Charlie Lang, a kind-hearted Queens cop who's lived there all his life, loves his job and the people he serves. He's generous, resourceful, patient, and adored by kids, while his wife Muriel despises Queens, mocks Charlie behind his back, and constantly complains. Elsewhere, waitress Yvonne owes $12,000 on her MasterCard. She explains her estranged husband used it without permission, but the judge declares she's still responsible and bankrupt. Muriel insists their cramped apartment is miserable and claims they'll win the lottery. Charlie reminds her the odds are slim, but buys a ticket anyway. Later, he and his partner both stop for lunch, where a stressed Yvonne, late for work, thinks she's lost her glasses on her head. Charlie, struck by her charm, tries to lift her mood. When duty calls before he can tip her, he promises if his ticket wins, he'll split the winnings. If not, he'll return with a tip. Yvonne doubts he'll ever come back. That night, Charlie plays with the neighborhood kids before Muriel scolds him for soaking his feet near her. Across town, Yvonne learns she can't reclaim her credit card. As the TV announces lottery results, Muriel berates Charlie for not using their wedding date until their numbers come up. They've won $64 million, though split among 16 winners. Muriel explodes. Charlie calmly states it's still incredible. When he tells her he promised half to a waitress, she screams. Ignoring her fury, Charlie asks Beau if he should keep his word and visits Yvonne's cafe. He sees her treating down on their luck customers kindly while her boss unfairly docks her pay. Spotting him, she's surprised he actually returned. He gifts her a chain for her glasses, which she calls the nicest thing anyone's given her. Apologizing for her rudeness, she explains her bankruptcy. Feeling for her, Charlie reminds her of their deal, either a double tip or half his winnings. She jokes that splitting a lottery ticket sounds more exciting. Charlie reveals they won $4 million. Thinking it's a joke, she then realizes it's true, overjoyed and hugging him. Then she hesitates, but Charlie insists she take it. Muriel calls him insane, yet reporters swarm to celebrate the cop who shared his fortune. Muriel, fuming, tries to steal the spotlight at the photo op, branding herself a woman with a heart of gold. Soon the story spreads citywide. When she later shops for luxury clothes, she mocks Yvonne's looks. Charlie gives cash to a homeless man. Muriel snatches it back. Furious, he keeps giving money away. Meanwhile, Yvonne receives a call restoring her credit line and one from her scheming husband Eddie, who feigns ignorance about the winnings. She cuts him off coldly. When Beau asks about retirement, Charlie says he loves his job. Soon the pair stumble upon a robbery at their favorite Korean store. While Beau calls backup, Charlie sneaks in. A scuffle breaks out and he's shot in the arm before subduing the robbers. Now hailed as a hero, he donates $10,000 to the policeman's widow's fund, deepening Muriel's resentment. Returning home, he finds their apartment being demolished. Muriel sold it to move to Jersey for tax reasons. When she admits donating his beloved chair, Charlie quietly mourns the loss. Walking later with Beau, they spot Yvonne, now cafe owner. Beau urges him to say hello, but Charlie declines and gifts him Nick's tickets instead. That night, Muriel drags him to a millionaire's social gala while she flirts with a wealthy man. Outside, Charlie meets a cash-strapped Yvonne and pays her cab fare. They miss the departing yacht, but Charlie's relieved. He hates boats and says Muriel is in her element there. He and Yvonne dine instead, bonding over failed marriages and personal pain. Realizing how freely they talk, they share a dance and agree to meet again. When Muriel returns later, she never notices he was gone. Muriel soon partners with Jack Gross for financial advice. The next day, Yvonne teaches Charlie roller skating until he plunges into a lake, so they switch plans, riding the subway and paying fares for strangers, spreading joy. Later, they rent a stadium, inviting Beau and local kids for a baseball game, an afternoon of laughter and connection. But Yvonne's joy fades when Eddie reappears, refusing to leave her apartment. Meanwhile, Muriel accuses Charlie of having an affair. He denies it, but she rants she wants a rich man, not a cop, and demands an instant divorce. When Yvonne orders Eddie out again, he refuses, forcing her to call the police. Charlie, now homeless, jokes with the kids that they can reach him at the Plaza Hotel. There he unexpectedly meets Yvonne, who's staying there too. Their rooms are side by side. Sharing vulnerable confessions, they kiss, beginning a quiet romance. Reporters uncover the story, and as Muriel sues for divorce, she demands all $2 million. Charlie's lawyer protests, but he doesn't care. Then Muriel's team claims both halves were hers, saying Charlie gave away her property. Despite Charlie's pleas to stop, she pushes ahead, suing Yvonne too. During the trial, Muriel lies that she chose the winning numbers and paints herself as the victim. Her lawyer twists facts, accusing Yvonne of exploiting Charlie, calling their timing too perfect. Yvonne explodes at the insinuations, insisting she simply couldn't afford a divorce, not that she was dishonest. The media ridicules Muriel's cruel tactics, but the jury sides with her, awarding her the full $4 million. Devastated, Yvonne flees court. Charlie chases her. New Yorkers cheer them on, but she disappears in tears. That night, unable to find her, he tells Beau he can handle losing everything, except her. Visiting her cafe later, he finds her there, guilt-ridden and insisting she's ruined his life. Charlie assures her she's all he wants, not the money, and she admits she feels the same. When a homeless man knocks, they invite him in for soup and secretly slip him cash. Soon, their act of kindness makes headlines. The cop and the waitress share their last bowl of soup. Sympathy floods in. Before leaving New York, they return to the cafe and find it overflowing with letters and donations. Citizens across the city rally for them, filling mail trucks with heartfelt gifts, eventually raising $600,000. Charlie rejoins the police force. Yvonne buys her cafe back. Eddie ends up a cab driver, and Muriel marries Jack Gross, who scams her and vanishes. Eventually, Charlie and Yvonne marry, finally living the peaceful, loving life they'd both dreamed of.